Now we move on to ILOVEMAKONNEN's newest album, My Parade. 13 songs, 39 minutes long, and we listened to it so you don't have to. Now, ILOVEMAKONNEN, we know him from... Jesus, what do we know of him from? From a couple of, like...
He did this stuff with Drake. He did stuff with posthumous... God damn it. Who's the random trap artist who died? No, he did like Come Over and You're Sober. What's his face? Lil Peep.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, posthumous Peep.
I always I've killed Lil Pump accidentally so many times in this podcast, confusing him and Peep.
Oh, no.
But yeah, this is excuse me, early 2010s hour, I guess, on Audioface here.
It really is.
Because ILOVEMAKONNEN was a big thing in the early 2010s. It was like kind of the background music of the era, let's say, when it came to trap and B, that kind of thing. There's a song Tuesday with Drake, of course, like you mentioned.
Club going up.
Oh my God.
The amount of times I heard that song, Jesus.
But recently, Drake was kind of doing, or no, ILOVEMAKONNEN was doing more of like a thing where he was like, okay, I'm no longer tied to a major label anymore. I no longer have to deal with these pressures of having to create an album that doesn't allow me to be myself creatively and be the person I really want to be. Now I'm releasing this album. I'm doing it independently. I'm doing it in my own style. So here it is. And like in an Audioface, doing all the stuff we do, we like that. We like when artists can feel like they can be themselves and do themselves. So ILOVEMAKONNEN like opened up a door and fell like face first into the street.
Too Sexy is also one of the worst opening tracks of an album I've heard in a long time as well, because he does the spoken word thing, or like the really raspy voice. He does it throughout the song, and the production is just, it's not thought out that well. It's copied from many others, as we've always said, and it's just not good. And then that's funny. The second song, If It's Cool, the production, everything is actually kind of nice in a way, because it slows down. I'm like, okay, it's kind of like almost like a really random old Neon Indian style song, just with his annoying voice. It's like, okay, I can see what happens there. And then the rest of the album is pretty shit.
Yeah. Whoopsie has this like really awful kind of
whoopsie.
Yeah, this like thing in the back that makes me just want to like fire warning shots for no apparent reason. Like,
because again, he does the really raspy spoken word thing, spoken voice thing in the background, and you can't do that every track and expect anything else. But also, like within the his lyricism and stuff in there is awful.
There's
like,
attempts to be playful and self-referential, but just not.
It's just, it falls flat on its face. Example, going back to If It's Cool, it's like, I want to sex with you. That's the lyric. And I'll go, oh my God, okay.
ILOVEMAKONNEN is music for the people who still type smexy in text messages to people. It's a kind of...
That you see a smiley face.
Oh, God. I don't even want to, like... It feels like punching down describing songs like Bad Bitch with a Stutter.
Oh, yeah, that song.
Because it, like... I don't know, it's... like all of the kind of corny vibes that The Weeknd and Thundercat give with none of the delivery.
Yeah, exactly. It's trying to be a fuckboy without being a fuckboy.
Yeah.
It's just falling flat on your face with it, and it's hilarious, because he also had like More Bitches Than the Mayor is an awful song as well. Hilarious title, awful track.
Oh, featuring Lil B, the bass god. So, you know, just rounding it all out here. This is literally like the sewer of my freshman year in college up in Northern California. This is just all of it together collecting. Needs to be like snaked out to call the plumber.
That's rough.
Get rid of some of the issues.
That's rough.
I'm not even gonna insult you with McConnen's Beethoven. This album's pretty bad.
Please, yeah.
We usually try to applaud artists for trying something different, and I'll give you that. You tried something different. This was not great. Go back to the drawing board for at least 2 to 3 years.
Figure it out.
I'm sorry. This, on the arbitrary scale of times in the American
flight suit W, baby.
This is the flight suit, because this is mission accomplished as a banner in the background. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. Any last words to this heap?
No. It doesn't deserve my time.
Yeah, no more of my time.